So it starts off. I'm in a mall, right? Just a random mall, like a huge mall, but it has one store, but it's still a mall. Okay, so I guess technically, I guess it's a store. So I'm in the store and I'm just looking around the store for no reason, and there's nothing in the store for some reason, and there's a ladder in the back of the room, and so I start climbing it, and I get on the roof and sit there for a second, and I look out into there's just a big field. There's nothing except for that field. And so then I climb back in the building, and there's a half-naked shark man waiting at the bottom of the ladder, right? Just his top though. He's wearing like a shark suit, like a shark's eating him, but it's made of his skin too. So it's really weird and complicated. It's nasty. And then he says, I can't climb the ladder. But then I show him that I just did, and so then he gives me a token for some reason, like a Chuck E. Cheese token, but it has like Freddy Fazbear's face on it instead. So then he's like, "You need to go outside right now," and so I was like, "Okay," and I walked outside, and remember that field I was telling you about? Well, all of a sudden there was a really long, like infinite highway, just across the field right outside. Everything's caught on fire, like a lot of crap caught on fire, the bushes and stuff, and the trees in the field. And there was a big bush right next to the highway, and 4 colorful sock monkeys came out of the bush. A red one, a green one, a yellow one, and a blue one. And they told me that everyone's zombies now, and that the world's gonna end. And then for some reason the red one told me his weakness, or its weakness, and all I had to do is I had to go to the bush and pick all of them up and carry them over to where, like, put them next to the highway, and then I would rip their heads off and use them as a bowling ball and bowl them down the highway, and that's how I killed them. But then they told me I had to follow their heads also, so I followed their heads, so like across the world, until I ended up on a dock somewhere in China, and this dock was like a mile off of, like, it was like Lake Michigan. That's how big the lake was. You couldn't see the end. It was like a ocean, and the dock was a mile high and like a mile long, and it like branched out at certain points. But anyways, I was sitting on the end of it, and the heads just rolled into the river, and I sat down, and then Ash Ketchum and Pikachu sat right next to me for some reason. I heard my grandma in the background, and she was screaming at me, and apparently she was trying to hunt Ash and Pikachu and kill them. So then me and Ash and Pikachu ran away from her, and we ran, and it was like kind of like a Disneyland place store, and we ran to like a little town like Disneyland, and we went into this random house, and Mike Wazowski and Sully, from Monsters Inc., they were there, and they were blending up magazines and trash and eating it. And yeah, Ash and Pikachu just ran to the house and did nothing else. And I stopped and asked them what they were doing. And Mike Wazowski asked me if I like jazz, B-movie, you like jazz? And then Sully just said you were eating trash, and I was like, okay, cool. Well, I said, watch out for my grandma. She's gonna kill you guys or something. And so then I ran out. And then I ran into a dining room where it was like every food in the world you could imagine made out of jello and pudding. It's really gross, actually. It's nasty. And so I hid under a table. Me and Ash and Pikachu hid under a table, and my grandma came and ate at that table. And she was eating like tapioca pudding. That's stupid. I mean, you have all the food in the world there, and you ate tapioca pudding. Anyways, yeah, so then we had to like sneak away from her, and for some reason, I don't know why, but we ran back to that same dock where she first like saw us and found us. And plus that's a dead end, so we couldn't go anywhere. And she came over, and she went up to Ash, and she turned his hat backwards, and then she pushed him off the edge of the dock. And then she picked up Pikachu and put him in her purse. And then I never saw them again. And then I woke up.